Hello, this is Lee Sheward. I'm a film and television stuntman and stunt coordinator based in the UK, and you're watching the Carbonite Jedi.
What if I told you that the Jedi Order is built on a lie? Not a small lie, not a misunderstanding, but a foundational rewrite of history. Because when most fans picture the first Jedi, they imagine a champion of the light side, pure, calm, selfless, a beacon of morality. But the truth hidden in Star Wars mythos is far more unsettling. The Prime Jedi, the first of their kind, was not light, was not dark, and would likely be considered dangerous by the modern Jedi Order. In fact, if the Prime Jedi walked into the Jedi Temple during the Republic era, they would be expelled or imprisoned. I'm going to dismantle one of the most unquestioned assumptions in Star Wars lore, that the Jedi were always champions of the light, because the earliest evidence suggests something radically different. The Jedi did not begin as moral absolutionists. They became that way later, and that changes everything. Let's start with the most overlooked piece of evidence hiding in plain sight. The Prime Jedi symbol seen in canon material does not represent pure light. It depicts balance. Light and dark, day and night, motion and stillness. Not a triumph of one over the other, but coexistence. Ask yourself this: if the original Jedi believed the dark side was inherently evil, why would their founding symbol include it at all? Symbols are ideology frozen in art, and this one does not say destroy the dark. It says understand both, which raises an uncomfortable question. Did the Jedi Order abandon the Prime Jedi's teaching, or did they erase them? Modern Jedi teaching frame the Force like a morality chart. Light equals good, dark equals evil. But ancient Force traditions didn't see it that way. Early Force-sensitive cultures treated the Force as natural, not moral. Life and death, creation and destruction, passion and peace. These weren't enemies, they were cycles. The dark side wasn't evil. It was raw, dangerous, and powerful like fire. Fire can destroy a village, or it can keep it alive throughout the winter. The Prime Jedi likely understood this truth, which explains why early Jedi didn't fear emotion the way later Jedi did. They feared imbalance, not feeling. Now here's where it gets uncomfortable. The Jedi Order we see in the prequel trilogy is not the Jedi Order of the Prime Jedi. It is centralized, dogmatic, political. Attachment is forbidden, emotion is suppressed, questioning doctrine is discouraged. But the Prime Jedi, they would have seen emotion as information, not weakness. Fear warns, anger reveals injustice, love creates purpose. The Prime Jedi didn't reject these feelings, they mastered them. Which means the modern Jedi Order didn't evolve from the Prime Jedi. They overcorrected, and in doing so, they became brittle. Here's the ultimate irony. By declaring the dark side forbidden, the Jedi guaranteed it would be pursued in secret. Every Sith began as someone who believed the Jedi were lying. And were they wrong? If the Prime Jedi truly embraced balance, then the Sith are not a corruption of Jedi philosophy. They are a reaction to its suppression. The Sith didn't invent passion. They weaponized what the Jedi refused to understand. Which raises a terrifying idea. The Sith are not the opposite of the Jedi. They are the shadow cast by Jedi hypocrisy. Now let's talk about Anakin. Because Anakin Skywalker doesn't fail the Jedi Code, the Jedi Code fails him. Anakin feels deeply, loves fiercely, fears loss. These traits don't make him broken, they make him human. If Anakin had been trained under the Prime Jedi philosophy, balance instead of repression, he might never have fallen. The Jedi didn't teach him how to confront darkness. They taught him to pretend it wasn't there. And darkness ignored does not disappear, it explodes. Luke Skywalker's greatest moment isn't defeating Vader, it's rejecting the old Jedi Order. Luke feels anger and stops himself. He loves and refuses to let go. He confronts darkness without embracing it. This is not the Jedi of the Republic. This is something older. Luke doesn't destroy the dark side. He faces it, which suggests Luke didn't invent a new Jedi Order. He rediscovered the original one, the Prime Jedi's way. So why would the Jedi bury their own origins? Because balance is harder to control. A Jedi trained to suppress emotion obeys. A Jedi trained to question balance does not. Institutions prefer certainty over wisdom, and so the Jedi rewrote their history, not out of malice, but fear. Fear of chaos, fear of losing control, fear of the dark side. The Prime Jedi was not light, not dark, they were whole, and that makes them dangerous. Because once you accept balance, you can no longer pretend evil is out there, it's within you. And the moment you deny that truth is the moment the dark side wins. So ask yourself, did the Jedi protect the galaxy? Or did they doom it by rejecting their own beginning? If you're liking my videos, please like this video and subscribe. And also check out the 5 levels of membership you can join if you want more material. It's on my main page. And if you haven't seen my latest video, you should check it out. It talks about how Darth Plagueis created Anakin, not Sidious. It's a really good video. And remember, the Force will be with you always.